Hey, I'm Tom, and it's not as fun without my buddy. Josh went on a magical adventure, and he hasn't come back yet. And this is the BlockCast. That would be his part. If you haven't seen him, Josh was my better half of the BlockCast podcast. And Josh went on an adventure, and I haven't seen him in quite some time. It's been kind of lonely here at the BlockCast, and we've been talking Lego
Yeah.
alone. And I hope he comes back from his adventure soon. Because otherwise, BlockCast Podcast can't go much further than where it is now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, 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 Josh? J Josh?
Hel- Hello?
Josh, is that you?
Hey, yeah, it's me.
Where have you been?
I've been here. I redid the Lego room.
Was this your adventure?
Yes, yes. I went on a magical journey to find new Lego to display in the Lego room, and I had to get new shelves. That one.
Okay. Um,
What? What's wrong?
you've missed a lot on your adventure. Been here on the
No, Mike.
Blockcast and talking to these wonderful people and
No, we just did like a whole episode about the new sets that are coming out in May.
Josh, you know what month it is?
Of it's My phone says it's March.
Yeah. March of 2026. You've
Huh?
missed some time, buddy. I know we were in contact for a little while after March, and then I lost you somewhere around January. But you were on
You
this
know what? I
adventure and you were doing Lego things. And you said, I we got to get this blockcast going, and then dead silence.
You know what? I built the Lego DeLorean. So maybe there was some kind of weird time slippage
You went
thing.
back
I
in
believe
time.
that there are three of them now. There's the
Huh.
ideas one, then there's the icons one, and then there was a Speed Champions one as well.
Not enough of them, I see.
No, because there's three movies, so there should be three DeLoreans. So it makes
Hmm.
sense. They should probably stop right now.
Right? They made the one with the train and the DeLorean.
No, no train.
Oh, good. Yeah, I digress. But so you've missed quite a little bit. So should we do an episode for like June of 2025? I don't know if they probably already know everything that came out in June by now.
Well, what? Maybe we do like a recap. Let me know what I missed.
Yeah, I can let you know what you missed. You missed quite a lot of fun things. Remember when we did that episode on Pokemon and how excited we
Oh
were
yeah,
for like
yeah.
the
We
little
we talked about how
minifigures
it
and
would be
stuff?
great if they released them as like CMFs, as little molded Pokemon like mystery boxes.
Yeah, that would have been great.
It didn't happen.
I know, no. Do you remember what
Oh,
we didn't want?
we didn't want brick built Lego Pokemon statues like Mega Blocks.
Oh, guess what we got?
Tom, no.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't even put the detailing in the face. They just did print on brick for the eyes, the mouth, the nose of Eevee and
But
Pikachu, and they made this like trio, like Charizard, Blastoise,
but I'm sure it looks
Ivysaur.
cooler than the other brands.
The Mega Bloks one look kind of better.
What?
Yeah, and now people just bought the set to get the gift with purchase, and now the gift with purchase is worth like $250. So the Pokemon
Oh,
people that like collect the cards did the same thing that they did with the set. So Lego got exactly what they wanted out of the sets, and
huh.
the
Well,
pricing was
I'm sure they were not as expensive since they were brick built and didn't include any minifigures. Probably much more reasonable.
ooh, you're not gonna like my answer.
Oh.
No. they are very overpriced for the piece per
Huh.
count, but that's intellectual property sets for you. Um, but yeah, maybe it'll get better because you can't find them anywhere you go now because
Huh.
Pokemon.
Well, maybe it's going to be like Super Mario, right? When it started off, it was statues, and
Yeah,
then it expanded into some other sets with playability, and it became, its own thing.
yeah.
Maybe
And now they're coming out
this
with
was just like a
minifigures. Shh, maybe.
maybe like a soft launch for Pokemon.
Who knows? This could be the future. But did
I
I
like the
buy any of the
future.
Pokemon sets while you were gone? No. Couldn't
I
find
wouldn't expect you to.
could not find them at all.
So since I've been gone, I did get an assistant, and they brought me a coffee.
Oh, welcome to the podcast. It's so nice. Here, pass
That's
it to
so
me.
cool.
I'll have mine.
Okay, it's coming inside. Got
Okay.
it?
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I didn't
our
get any.
magic is gone.
Mm.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
We'll get it back. That was a very nice assistant. I wish I had an assistant. Um, the other thing that you missed while you were gone, um, they released a Star Trek set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Star Trek is cool.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars is very popular.
Yes. Yes. And they
And Star
released
Trek is
the
like Star Wars except for older and better
like the Star Trek
to some people.
Enterprise. But
Okay.
they misprinted the brick. Like the placard brick of the ship.
Oh, did it say Star Wars?
No. But they misprinted and all the fans of Star Trek caught it. So they recalled the set. And
Oh,
then they released it again.
oh. So the Enterprise too.
Yeah. And then they misprinted it again.
The same thing.
Yes.
Ah, well, I'm sure that price point was low.
No.
No.
No. No.
Huh.
Was it a great detailed set? Yeah. Is it for the Star Trek fans? Oh yeah. Was it very well done? Of course. Price per piece is kind of high. Intellectual property set. So it
Yeah,
makes
it makes
sense.
sense.
But the second time where they messed up the site again, not great.
No, that's pretty bad customer service.
Yeah. But it's not necessarily Lego, it's to whoever proofreads the printed brick.
But the good thing is Lego is great. And in terms of if there's ever a misprint or missing pieces or anything like that, their customer service is fantastic. You just reach out to them, they will get those pieces sent to you. May take a little bit more time, but at least then you're gonna have that complete set. You don't have to worry about taking it back to the store or anything like that.
Correct.
Yeah,
I just found it funny how they re-released it and it was still an error. But in the reselling community, errors make it more valuable. So if you have one of those
true,
sets with the misprint,
true, true. And
um,
it's nice that Star Trek is now represented in the Lego world as well.
yeah, I can see them expanding on that. Um,
What else? What else happened? It seems like a lot has been going on.
it's been let me just check my notes here. Um, we have the 70s, 80s, and 70s and 80s. They released a lot of sets like Willy Wonka
Oh,
was a set,
okay.
Gremlins was a set,
Gremlins.
and
Okay.
Goonies was a
Goonies.
set.
I like Goonies.
Yes.
Huh. So we uh we went back in time.
We went on the nostalgia raid train for a while.
Alrighty.
And the sets
I'm
did very well. They were highly detailed. Willy Wonka was highly detailed. We're
glad to hear
getting
that. That's pretty exciting. So Gremlins. So was it was it minifigures? Because Gremlins, they have minifigures already that were released as part of the Lego Dimensions line several years ago. So was it more not minifigures?
build a build a gizmo.
Build a Gizmo.
Build a gizmo.
What happens if Gizmo gets wet? Does he have like a secondary form?
If you choose to have one, yes.
Oh, okay. And it came with the set, right?
No.
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 Hmm.
No, no, that's a mock that you'd have to do on your own. But they stayed true to the figure, which was very nice.
Okay, I can get behind that. I can see where, fans of Gremlins may not want a set to play with, but have a statue like a to represent one of their favorite movies. What about the Goonies set? How about was that
Goonies was actually pretty good. Goonies had a lot of the minifigures, which everyone clamored over. Um, and you had almost every kid in there, including I think Chunk. Can't really remember. Um, but the minifigures were all there.
nice?
The ship, they had it was with the ship. The ship wasn't as detailed as I was hoping it was going to be, because a lot of it was built into rockwork, and the rockwork took a
Okay.
majority of what the ship was going to be.
Did it have water features since it was found in the cave in the lagoon?
It had some water features, but not as many as you would hope for.
Okay. Well, with I like rock work, especially if it was incorporated well into the rock work, I think that'd be really cool. So as part of my adventure, as I was out sourcing new sets for the Lego room,
Hmm.
Do you remember the Twilight Cullen house set?
Hmm. Hmm.
We
Twilight
did an
Cullen
ultimate
House.
Lego leaderboard
Board, board,
on it.
board, 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 board. Where you thought it was going to rank higher, but then it ultimately ranked very low for you?
Yeah, that's the one.
I do.
So I took those minifigures and I went to the Pacific Northwest with them.
Oh,
I did. And with those minifigs, I took pictures at some of the sets of the Twilight Saga movies, which was cool in its own right. One of the sites that we went to was the beach where they filmed La Push in the movie. That is where Bella is talking to Jacob, and it is Rocky and Sandy, and it's pretty cool. But I come to find out that that same beach where they filmed La Push, they also filmed Goonies.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and Kindergarten Cop and some other films, Point Break. Did they make Lego sets on those? Point Break and Kindergarten Cop?
No.
No. Okay. Well, maybe later. But for Goonies, that was pretty cool. And what's also neat is as we were going to that location, there was they labeled it as a film museum. When we got there, it was actually just a jail. But it was the jail where they filmed the beginning of Goonies.
Huh.
Um, so did they have those characters in the set as well? The bad guys, the villains.
They did. So within the set, think of the ship, but also they integrated a lot of the rock work within the ship. So the ship on the side was more so a ship on one side, and the other side it was the rock work where they're going through the caverns and everything.
Okay.
Where they're like running away from the villains, and they're going like you have them doing the full slide down the sail.
Oh, cool.
Hmm. And you have a lot of the rock
Nice.
work and skeletons. Like it was detailed. It was good. But it wasn't a traditional like ship, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. Maybe we'll have to do that set as part of the Ultimate Lego Leaderboard
Board, 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 board. We have a couple ideas
board.
for I have a couple ideas for that.
Okay.
Board, 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 board.
What have you got in mind?
Um, just to throw it out there, like if you want to have any ideas for Ultimate Lego Leaderboard, this is your time to shine. Put it down in the comments down
Board.
below. My suggestions are Dungeons and Dragons.
The Red Dragon's Tail.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And the Lego vending machine.
Oh, I love that one. That was a good one.
Yeah. Want to
One
see
of
where
my
that
favorite sets
ranks
of
for
this
you.
year. Last year. What year is it? I liked it.
2026.
Oh, last year
You
then.
know, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like the kids that are in the house, and then all of a sudden Robin Williams comes out in like this jungle attire, and you are Robin Williams. And you go, "What year is it?" And we are in the
Wait,
game
they
of
made a Jumanji
Jumanji.
set?
Hmm. No,
No.
no. It would be cool if they made the board game.
You know what? It was actually featured on Lego Ideas, and I think it actually got the support that it needed, and maybe has moved to final review stage, but I haven't heard results on that. Maybe we will get a Jumanji set.
I'm talking the big chonky one. I want an authentic Jumanji game, like the big chonky board, the whole thing.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That'd be really, really cool. All right, back to it. We talked about Goonies. We had Willy Wonka. We had Gremlins. F1, there's sets all over the shelves. It was popular, but it's not as popular as they thought it might be. Now F1 is moving into other lines of business, like partnering with
Disney,
Disney
right?
now. I think they're just trying to gain a foothold in the United States to get races set up in the United States. So the partnership with Lego makes sense, but I think they're also doing it with many other companies in the United States to gain a foothold and viewership and take away from NASCAR a little bit. So I think that's
You
why
know,
there was such a
also
push for F1 with Lego.
interesting that you mentioned that. I went on a cruise
Oh,
that left from Barcelona,
your
and
adventures
while
are like insane.
well, yeah, again, I have to go to the far off places to source. They came out with an Italian postcard set, so I had to go to Italy to pick it up. But the only way to get there was by boat from Barcelona. So we went to Barcelona, and the hotel that we were staying at was filled with two types of people. There were people that were going on a cruise, and then there were people that were in town because F1 was doing a race that weekend. So it was all shirts of McLaren and Mercedes and all of the different types and all that sort of thing. But what was really cool is as we visited local Lego stores, which I would love to share, maybe some of those adventures in a future episode, they had the F1. This was about the time that the F1 CMF series came out. So I know about that. That happened, I think, in May. I think we talked about it, maybe. Sounds familiar. But when I visited the Lego store in Italy, I was looking for Ferrari because, it's Italy, Italian, whatever. And they were sold out. So maybe it was not as popular here in the United States, but over in Europe, absolutely crazy popular. The sets, they had in stock, but it was pretty low stock. They were selling pretty quickly, maybe because the races were happening during that time, but I think it was pretty cool. And there was a movie. There was a movie that came out as well, that had Brad Pitt, and
That
I
was a
think
very good
they
movie.
released a set tied into that also.
My recommendation or my question for you, like we saw with Twilight, would you be able to share some of those photos with us via our Instagram, which is the BlockCast Podcast on Instagram,
Yes,
where you can see
absolutely,
some
I
of
can do that.
Josh's Twilight photos and you can see some of his Italian adventures.
I would love to share some of those on our Instagram.
Perfect. So Josh will make sure that we can get those up, show you some of those, and share you some of his adventure while I was
You
here.
went on an adventure though, right? You went to Australia,
I
I
did go
think.
to Australia. I did go to Australia, and what I'm going to do, and what I did do, so I could bring all of you, I went to the world's largest Lego store in Sydney, Australia.
That's great. It
And
was opening like 4 days after I was there, so I did not get to go.
but because I know Josh didn't go, I wanted to do something fun not only for Josh, but also for all of you. So I brought my GoPro along, hooked it to my backpack, and I did a first-person perspective of a walkthrough through the whole store, which is an episode that we're going to release a little bit later this year. So be on the lookout for that because I have to edit it, but you get to walk through the world's largest Lego store with me and Josh. You're not going to miss out.
Good on you, mate.
All right. Some other things you might have missed. Most recently, I don't know if you're going to like this.
Well, I mean, it's related to Lego. I'm sure that I will like it,
It is.
right?
I don't know if you're going to like it. The Lego has announced they're releasing a smart brick.
Sm a smart brick.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Does the I got nothing. What is a smart brick?
Mm. It's a brick with a chip in it.
Okay.
Mhm. The chip interacts with other smart bricks.
Oh, okay.
So,
So, sort of like the Super Mario. Bloop,
yes,
bloop.
essentially like that.
Okay.
But not only do they put chips in 2x4 studs, they also put them in minifigures, making them smart
Okay. I can
minifigures.
see potential there. And does it just like light up?
It lights up. It also makes sounds in accordance with what other bricks it's touching. So,
Okay.
like, let's say you're flying an X-Wing fighter. It'll make the X-Wing fighter sounds. But you only get
What
about
what
40
is that
minutes of
sound, Tom?
battery when you're playing with it.
What does that sound? Okay. I like that. That's pretty cool. That
Yeah.
sounded like a TIE fighter, but
hmm
I dig it.
And then they also put
So
it into minifigures as well. So when it interacts with the smart brick, it does things.
I could see how that would be kind of cool to play with and see. Is it across all Lego brands?
Not right, not yet. Mostly
Not
Star
yet.
Wars.
Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. You know, a lot of those Star Wars ships have we've talked about it before, but they have swoop ability. So do you
Swoopability.
does the smart brick have kind of motion detection? So like as you move it, is the gyro calibrated to make sounds based on how you're moving it, like the
Yes.
lightsabers that you can get at Galaxy's Edge?
Yes.
Okay. That's actually kind of cool. 40 minutes of playtime, you say?
Give or take.
Yeah, that seems to be about what the attention span of a child is.
Yeah. Like you have smart tags as well. So it's like an RFID chip without a battery in it. So when the smart brick or the minifigure passes over it, it'll interact with the block or the block that it
Okay.
interacts with.
All right. Seems interesting. I think maybe we need to do a full episode dive in just to kind of get a little bit more detail on what this smart brick technology is.
I think so. In the comments down below, if you know a little bit more about the smart brick, let us know about it. Let other people know about it. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? Who knows?
What else happened? It seems like there's been a
You
lot
you
of Lego
missed
news.
so much, Josh.
So much, huh?
The Lego Discovery Centers were re acquired by the Lego company from Merlin Entertainment.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So Lego owned theme parks, realized that they couldn't run theme parks, sold it to another company to run the theme parks. That company created Lego centers where you could play with Lego, but it wasn't a theme park. And then Lego purchased those.
Bingo.
That seems like the plot of Jurassic Park, honestly.
We will see what happens.
Hmm.
I like what
Okay.
Merlin Entertainment has done with the theme parks, but I think it's Lego kind of wanting to rein it in a little bit and have more of a
Yeah.
controlled experience.
I can understand that. So I think there's been a quality issue with Merlin. You know, they have done some cool things with the parks and things like that, but anytime that I've visited, they have seemed a little bit kind of run down, a little bit disrepair. They allowed the figures and the models to get sun faded and things like that. Um, so maybe the having it back in-house for Lego, they'll be able to kind of help with that quality.
I think that's the idea.
I'm excited. That's a good piece of news. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I want to see where they go with it. It's kind of like it's the idea that Lego is such a big, and we've talked about history. We're going to continue history. Give it time.
Mhm.
If you look at the comparisons of Lego and the Walt Disney Company,
We've done that before.
yeah, it's that Lego follows the same brand of play, incorporation, family fun. They expanded to video games. They expanded to new technologies like smart bricks. They have theme parks. Wait till they are on a
Movies,
cruise ship. Oh, wait, they're already on a cruise ship. Josh?
MSC.
Yep. I don't think they'll build a cruise ship, but
Oh, that would be so cool. But Lego doesn't float. We know this
it does
sometimes.
sometimes. I was a bathtub kid, trust me. If you watch a lot of our other episodes, I go into it too much. Um, Speaking of Lego and 2025, do you want to know how much Lego made last year, Josh?
Well, you've mentioned a lot of new sets and things. You said the price points were kind of high, but as far as I know, they haven't gotten to sets that are $1,000 yet.
Oh, should I tell him? I should tell him.
Who are you talking
Yeah, I'm
to?
talking to you.
Me,
No, them. I'm talking to them.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, our audience.
Also, since you've been gone, do you know we're up to almost 170 subscribers? Thank you so much. Which means you have some expanding to do on our Lego audience. Yes. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we will give you your own little minifigure. Message us, and you will be added to the studio audience. Josh right now has probably like 40 subscribers, but since he's been gone, we've got it up to 170 subscribers. So he has a lot of work to do to add to that audience. So he'll give you an update in a couple weeks as to how that expansion is going. But if you want to subscribe,
So,
let us know. We'll let you pick your own minifigure to add to our studio audience. There's currently a
so
wait line to
previously
get in.
we had a queue, so they're all queued up to get into our studio audience.
So,
Subscribe, let us know, and one of these can be your personal minifigure avatar.
correct. I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, all right, let's tell him. Josh, they released the first ever $1,000 Lego set.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, this is a good time to do that. Everyone's got some extra pocket change lying around.
Yep, yep. It was people were excited when they announced
Thousand
it.
dollars.
They didn't give too much. They were vague with the announcement. Um,
Okay. I'm sure they did like a pretty big announcement where they like rolled out all the red carpet and did a huge production of the first $1,000 set.
no, we got to
Nope.
talk about that, people. Lego needs, yes, you want the pageantry, but you don't want the pageantry, and this will go into what I'm about to talk about. I like them revealing the sets, but I don't want them to reveal a set that's like super great, but just on a table with like a tablecloth with somebody that's not eager about talking about the set. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. Like you could have these events that Disney does, like D23. Even Taco Bell does it for their new menu, and it's like 3 items. Lego should host like an event that people can go to, like an expo, even if it's small, just to reveal the sets for the next 6 months. And
They've
like,
done that before though, right? They've done like the Lego Con thing, or I forget what they called it, but they from Lego House, they did like a whole event. They invited a bunch of people. They
eh,
walked through and like showed off all the new sets that were coming up. Did they not continue to do that?
they keep doing these table releases, and I don't know why. We'll do an episode on this, but they keep doing these. Here's this set on this table, and it's like $400 set, and they just reveal it with like a bed sheet. And I'm like,
Huh.
you put so much work into this, and like I want you to have the platform to like show so many more people, but they keep doing it in like these like kind of ways, and I'm like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Just put on like some really cool live show to like show off the next 6 sets and have like pre-recorded spiels and people playing with the set and like intricate details and going over it. So it's like a hype video.
Yeah,
I don't
that'd be
know.
a good idea.
It's
So they
we'll
they
talk
they
about
released
this.
this $1,000 set under a
Yes.
tablecloth.
Uh, it is called the Death Star. Have you heard of
I've heard
it?
of that. Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah. Oh, no, not that one.
Not that one.
That's the one that Ned drops in Spider-Man.
He did do that, yeah. And
Yeah.
apparently they were actually building that on set. I read this, and they got like 20 pages in and gave up because it was too hard for them. Actors, am I right?
Uh, so they released a $1,000 Lego set based on the Death Star. And people were very, very excited because they thought it was gonna be like that one. But no, it's just a cylindrical sphere. Like it's like a sliver, like a cake slice of the Death
I like
Star.
cake. So it's You said a sphere, so it's like fully round and you can pull the sections out.
No, just one sliver of the whole Death Star. And it came with 39 minifigures.
When you say sliver,
Like if you went like here's a ball. Let's say you
okay.
cut a piece out of the ball, and now you just get the cylindrical sliver of the ball. That is what you
Hmm.
got. You didn't get the whole
So,
Death Star.
so from like if you look at the front, it's got some scenes, and on the back of that slice, you got other scenes.
Essentially, it's essentially like if you were to look at the Death Star from top to bottom, and you'd
Mhm.
have like little scenes.
So like dioramas.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, okay. $1,000, you say?
Yes. Yes.
39 minifigs.
Yes. And essentially, it's like 2 feet high by 2 feet wide.
That's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
How many pieces is it?
That's a good question. It is 9,023 pieces, 38
That's
minifigures.
pretty substantial amount of pieces.
Yep. I don't know what the math is on that though.
Some exclusive minifigures, though, I'm sure.
Actually, if it's $1,000 and it's 9,000 pieces, let me do some math.
Okay. I was an English major. I don't do math.
It's essentially 11 cents a piece. Isn't
Terrible for
terrible
an
for a Star
IP.
Wars set, but still.
Yeah,
Um,
that's $1,000 is not a small amount.
no. And to be honest, if you're buying this, the detail is the detail is not necessarily really there in the set. Like it is and it's not. It's a one, two, three, four, five, six story, six level uh structure with 30, but you're paying for the minifigures. With Star Wars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lego, come on, tell me I'm wrong here. People are gonna have they made all these minifigures exclusive. You can't find them in any other set. They're gonna make you buy this.
That makes sense. Okay, so they
If
have a
you were to
thousand
buy
dollar
this and
set.
hold it, it would gain value.
So you have $1,000 set. We had a bunch of sets from the 80s and 70s IP.
Hmm.
We had some kind of like Smart Brick and Pokemon. You said those sold out.
Yep.
So they probably did really good,
They did.
right?
They
I
did.
mean,
They did. Let me check my notes here again with the money and do some calculations. And okay, in 2025, Lego's revenue went up 12%.
okay, that's not a small number
They
in terms of
only
growth.
made $13 billion last year.
Hmm. That's that's a lot. That seems like a lot. I'm not a businessman. Again, English major, right? But
Yep.
13 million is a big number. I
Billion
cannot count
with
to
a
that on my
B.
toes.
Billion. Billion.
Billion. Okay.
Billion.
That's a yeah, that's a big number.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're still revealing sets on a table with a bed sheet.
Hmm. There could be some more pageantry to that, I think.
I would love more pageantry. It's nothing against it, but at the same time, if you're making $13 billion, you can have a little bit more pageantry for the passion of these sets that people are buying. And it's nothing,
Yeah.
it's not a dig. It's the idea that I want these creators to have the platform to show off of their amazing models and creations. Hmm.
Hmm.
It'd be cool. Every 6 months we
Yeah,
tune in for a live event and they're like, this is coming in the next 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I mean, talk
that
about
would be really
fun.
that'd be really cool. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's essentially what you've missed.
Okay. Did anything retire?
A lot of things retired,
Oh,
but you'll have to find out about those retirements in future episodes of the BlockCast. So be sure to subscribe down below.
seems right. Seems right.
Yeah. But yeah, Josh, I'm glad you're back from your adventure, and I hope you are as well.
Oh, I am absolutely stoked to be back here with you, Tom, doing the Blockcast. You know what they say about adventure.
What?
Sometimes they end. And when they do, you're able to enjoy them in hindsight even more than you enjoyed them in the moment. And that's how this is. This is an adventure that hopefully was only once in a lifetime. Uh and I can just look at it in the past and enjoy that it happened.
Correct. And he had got
Yeah.
a whole bunch of Lego to put up in that room that you'll see
Ba,
each
ba,
and
ba.
every episode going forward. Josh has said he might share with us from time to time
Yep.
what he's working on, what he's building on, what he's adding to the room, how the room starts to change, a new section he's laying out. But Josh is really has the space to do that. And if he chooses to, he can share it with us if he wants to, and we can maybe do an episode one day, or he could share some photos on Instagram and we can walk you through.
Welcome to my Lego cribs.
Yeah. But yeah. All
Hashtag
right.
MTV.
With that, Josh, let them know what they can do.
All right. So if you are as glad to be back as I am, and yes, I do know that time has passed. It has been several months. We are so happy to be back. We hope you are glad to be back with us. Please like, subscribe, comment what you want the BlockCast 2.0 to be as we continue to move forward and start sharing all of this passion that we have for little plastic bricks.
I agree. It's something that we truly cherish, and if you do subscribe, please let us know. Message us on Instagram, leave us a comment that you did, and we will let you choose a minifigure to add to our studio audience so you can join in your physical plastic form as well. With that, my name's Tom.
And I'm Josh,
Welcome back, and you've been enjoying the Blockcast.
where Lego fans click.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.